Hello and welcome to my Pilates. My name is Linda and welcome to the stretch, release and meditation class with me. All you need is a mat, comfortable position and open space for you to work in. And if you need to grab a towel or a cushion for under your head or under your pelvis, please do so now. Today's class is going to be a beautiful breathing and releasing and holding each of the stretches for prolonged periods of time so that we can really open up and release all that muscular tension and tightness. Let's get our show on the road. So starting off today, come into a kneeling position. With your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to take a deep inhale breath through your nose. And as you exhale, start in your lower back as you tuck and round your spine, pushing the floor away from you. Drop your head right down, draw your belly button up to your spine. Inhale, lift your head up, lift your chest up, arch your back, and stick your bum out, tucking your toes under to get an extra little push. Point your toes, breathe in. We start at the bum, tuck round the spine, draw the belly button up as you lower your head. This time, bend your elbows, lift your head, lift your chest, arch your back, and stick your bum out. So we go tapping around from the lower back into the middle back, into the upper back, head down. Bend your elbows, lift your head, lift your chest, and arch your spine. We do 2 more of these, really just warming up our spines, feeling the spaces in between as you bend your elbows, lift your back, arch up. Last one. Exhale, tuck them around, scooping, letting go of all the tension. And then bend your elbows, lift your head, lift your chest, and arch your back. From here, I want you to slowly walk your elbows down to the mat. And then slide your arms forward in a V position, turning your head to the one side, allowing your chest to lower between your arms. You want to keep your pelvis directly above your knees as you do the stretch. Breathe in. And on your exhale breath, rotate your head to the other side. Hold it there, inhale. And as you exhale, rotate your head over to the other side. Inhale. And exhale, rotate your head across. And last one, breathing in. And exhale, slowly roll back up through your vertebra, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. And I just want you to twist your pelvis from side to side. Just letting go of any tension, any tightness. And then in no particular order, we're just going to do a little squirming around, moving around, arching, exploring the different movements of your spine. And then start to sway your pelvis from left to right. So you're shifting your weight over to the one side, transition over to the other side. As you go over to the left, turn your head to look behind you at your right foot. Transition back through to center, pelvis over to the right, look over to your left foot. And as you do this, we're going to feel the stretch across the buttocks over here, leading into, so as you come into the left, you feel it across the buttocks. And we do 2 more. And we do 1 more. Rotate back to center and gently tuck your toes under, breathing in. As you exhale, lift your pelvis and spine up into your downward dog position, allowing your heels, just keeping your knees soft and allowing your heels at the back here to really lower towards your mat. Feel that beautiful opening in your hamstrings and your calves. And slowly we're going to pedal out the feet. So as you pedal, don't lock your knees as we're still warming up, just a gentle swap from one leg to the other. There's pressure in your fingers and your toes. There's that sensation of really lifting your sitting bones high in the sky. And of course, we're doing long, full breaths, just allowing this warm up to take place. Good, and then stretch your knees. Bend your knees and slowly control them down towards your mat. Well done. From here, flip on over onto your back. Lie down flat on your back with your arms in a T position. Lift up on your tippy toes. Keep your knees and feet squeezing together as you breathe in. And on your exhale breath, twist your knees over to the right hand side and gently allow them to rotate to the floor without lifting the opposite shoulder. I want you to take your hand and bring it on top of your knees and gently just feel this beautiful opening across your spine as we do 3 full body breaths. And while you're breathing, allowing the spaces to open across the buttocks, across the front of the chest, inhale, and long exhale. And one more inhale. And then gently release your arm. And as you exhale, use your tummy muscles to come all the way back through to center. So keeping the feet together, we twist the knees across in the opposite direction. Remember to maintain that shoulder, keep it down, taking your top arm, grabbing it on top of the legs and feeling that lovely rotation. Feel your body twisting and opening as we breathe in. And a long exhale. Inhale. And long full exhale as you release that tightness across your back. Full inhalation. And then finally on your exhale, rotate all the way back through to center. This time lower your feet. Bring your arms next to your sides. We go into a little pelvic curl. Breathe in. Tuck your pelvis in, tilt your pubic bone up and roll your pelvis up 1 vertebra at a time. Breathe in. Lift your chest, lift your back, and as you exhale, just peel down through your spine. Well done. Open your feet as wide as your mat. Take both knees over to the one side. Let's say you're going to the right. You're going to pick up your right foot and cross your right foot over the top of your left thigh. As the weight of your foot is on that thigh, you'll notice the stretch across the front of the body into the hip here. Open your arms into a T and just breathe into the stretch. What's so wonderful is we don't often look at the stretch or do the stretch, but when we do, it stretches out quite an unusual part of the oblique or the side of the body, and then also gets into the sartorius here and the TFL and the hip flexor. So just allowing your breath to move through you, allowing your body to soften into the space, allowing yourself to create the space in the tightness that you are experiencing. Your breath is your life force, so using your life force to really shift and move whatever stuckness you are feeling. Slowly from here, I want you to uncross your foot and then rotate back through to center and just feel there for a moment that beautiful left side. Breathe in. Twist your knees over to the other side. Cross the left ankle over and allow that knee to slowly lower to the floor. Feeling here, you can see a little bit better, but across the front of the oblique, down over the hip flexor and into the thigh. A little bit all the way down into the knee as well. Using your breath to unbundle all of this tension and tightness. Allowing yourself to settle, allowing gravity to assist you. Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Inhale into your belly. And then gently release your foot and slowly return back through to your center point. Well done. From here, we're going to lift our legs up one at a time into tabletop. Gently twist your knees slowly and across as we breathe in, keeping your knees and feet hovering off the floor. On your exhale, use your abdominals to spiral through to center. So we do this knee side to side or spine twist to really stretch out our backs. And now just using the movement to bring that fluidity in. Inhale over. Turning your head away from your knees. Exhale, spiral back. Inhale over, head away. And exhale, spiral back. Inhale over, head away. And spiral back. Last one. Inhale over, head away. And exhale, spiral back. Beautiful work. Pop your feet down one at a time. And then slowly lift your head, lift your chest. Make sure your body is in alignment. And straighten your legs down. I'm just going to shift up a little bit down and away from you. Reaching your arms forward. Get your abdominals to engage. Breathe in. And on your exhale breath, we roll all the way up, 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 up. And forward fold. Hold it there. Try to keep your arms a little bit above your legs. Breathing in. And on your exhale, take your right arm, reach it across and back. And the front arm will cross over the opposite foot. Do a big circle round with your arm and then reach forward. Again, we go inhale, back. Big circle up, round and down. Back, big circle up, round and down. Back, big circle up, round and down. Last one. Back, big circle up, beautiful round. Now cross over to the other side. So the right arm is over the left ankle. We reach back and up. Again, keeping your sit bones anchored, allowing your spine to stretch, to release. And reach back, over and down. Last one. Reach back, over and down. Slowly from here, I want you to place your hands on either side of your legs and roll chin to chest. You'll feel quite a sharp pull running down your spine, and just lift your chin up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, and slowly flex your toes backwards. And then point your toes and lift your chin up. Flex your toes back, chin to chest, and lift your chin up. And last one, chin to chest, and then gently bring yourself up. As you roll up through your spine, I want you to bring your right leg in, turning your leg out, sliding your torso forward, flexing your toes back, reaching as far as you can. And we're just going to hold this hamstring and calf stretch. With every inhalation, allow your body to rise. And on your exhalation, notice your body softening into itself. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release down. Inhale, rise, and exhale, soften. Like your breath is like the waves of the ocean, rippling through your body, releasing, softening, cleansing, creating space, and surrendering. And then last one, inhale. And as you exhale, release all the way down. Slowly from there, roll up through your vertebra, releasing your hands. Good, keeping your sit bones anchored, reach your arms out to the side. The same leg that's extended out in front of you, that arm is going to rise. And then you're going to side bend away from that extended leg, keeping your sit bone down. Reach your arm forward as you come over the bent leg and do a big circle through to your center point, hands on either side of the foot, and slowly roll back up through your spine. Open your arms to T. Inhale. Back arm goes up and side bend over towards the bent leg, keeping your sit bones anchored. Rotate your shoulder forward and rotate all the way around and forward. Drop your head down and then slowly peel up through your spine, opening your arms to T. Arm goes up, side bend over and rotate, gently bringing your body all the way over and forwards again. You should feel a lot looser. Roll up through your spine. Beautiful, and let's change legs. So stretching your other leg out in front of you. We inhale, roll down, chin to chest, reaching your arms forward, flexing through your foot, and allowing your body to settle over the extended leg. We're really releasing the hamstring and calf now. The most important thing about stretching is patience and giving yourself the time to slow down and to enjoy the stretches. So we breathe in. Again, notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Allow your breath to soften your torso over your thighs. Allow your breath to Relax your upper body over the thigh. Notice the ripples as you inhale and the rippling of the energy and movement through your body. It's there, and then you move with it as it draws into your being, and then you release it and let it surrender. Slowly from here, you're going to roll up through your spine, open your arms into a T position, breathe in. On your exhale, we go away from the extended leg, arm goes up over. Keep the hip down on the supporting side. Rotate the shoulder forward towards the bent leg and circle your torso forwards. Roll up through your spine, open your arms to T. Arm goes up, side bend over. Rotate your body, reach forward, and good. Breathe it in. Roll it up through your spine, creating the beautiful spaces in your body. Feeling like an adagio of movement. With every little movement, there's more space, there's more fluidity. One more. Over we go. Rotate, bring your body forward, lengthen over. And then slowly roll up and stretch both your legs out in front of you. Become aware of where you were in the past with this exercise. And then as you roll down, notice how much more space there is. How you can take this a little deeper, a little bit lower. And gently rock from side to side. As you rock, stretch out the lower back by opening up that space. Allow your body to sink into itself. From here, we pause in the center, breathe in, flex the toes, lift your head, lift your chest, bring your fingertips up onto your mat as you're really leaning forward with the flat back. And then slowly from here, round your spine, tucking, curling down through your vertebra, one at a time. Reach your arms overhead, lift your arms back up, inhale. Nod your chin to your chest as you roll all the way up and forward fold your body. Slowly roll down, this time bringing your right leg up, rolling down and bringing your leg up to a 90-degree angle as you hold behind the back of the thigh. You're going to point your foot and flex your foot. And point your foot and dorsiflex your foot. So you're pulling your toes right back and make sure that you've got all 5 toes pulling back. 2 more, point and flex, last one, and point and flex. From here, take your leg across the midline of the body and hold it there. Keep the hip anchored and feel that you're really stretching into the heel as you draw your toes back. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, stretch your leg, keeping the leg crossed over the middle of the body. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, lengthen and stretch. Inhale, bend your knee. And exhale, lengthen, each time taking it a little bit further. 2 more, inhale, bend. And exhale to lengthen. And last one, inhale, bend. And as you exhale, lengthen. Bring your leg back through to center and open your leg out to the side. So your leg moves out to the side. You let go of the one arm and open it up and allow the other arm to open. So we've got the hips squared, the leg reaching. Depending on your flexibility, you can be in either of those positions. And you're just really allowing the inner thigh here to stretch, the hips to open. And keep flexing your toes back as we breathe. 3 full breaths. Take your breath deeper with every breath. Create more space. Allow your body to fill up with oxygen. And on your exhale breath, slowly and gently return your leg back through to your center point. Grab onto your leg with both your hands and cross your leg over the midline of your body. Notice how much more space there is there. Bend your knee and continue twisting, this time allowing the hip to lift, opening your same arm of leg that's crossing over out to T, and just let your body go into this full twist. Create those beautiful spaces as you breathe. Inhale. Allow your chest to open, allow your hips to surrender. Again, just feeling into where the tightness exists. And using your breath to release the tightness out of you. Slowly from there, stretch your leg down and away from you, just squaring your body off for a moment and pausing. Feeling into the one side of the leg and the hip. Notice that sense of elongation really from here down. And that's just bringing our awareness of our minds into our bodies. We want to feel the shifts that are taking place. So lifting your arms up, taking your arms overhead. We go into our roll up, inhale. Exhale, roll your body all the way up and forward, fold. Breathe in. Exhale, roll down through your vertebra one at a time. Get your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, and reach your arms overhead. Lift your arms up, nod your chin to your chest, and exhale, we go forward, fold, and lengthen into it. Breathe in. Exhale each time, taking that forward fold of yours a little bit further. We do one more. Inhale, arms go up, nod chin to chest, roll your body up and take it forwards, deepen right into it. Inhale and exhale, roll up through your spine, bringing your left leg up gently, slowly, and taking your hands behind your thigh. If you need to move down like me, I've shuffled up on the mat. So flex into your toes. Feel a bit of that neural stretch. Point into the toe. Flex into the toe, releasing the tension out of the calf and the Achilles. Point, inhale. Flex into the toe, hold. And point. And flex into the toe, hold it there. Slowly allow just the leg to cross over the midline or the middle of your body. Bend your knee, inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen. Inhale to bend, and exhale to stretch. Beautiful. 3 more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, lengthen. 2 more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, lengthen. 1 more. Inhale to bend. And exhale to lengthen. Hold. Breathe. Bring your leg all the way back up to your center point. Open your arm and allow your leg to open into your second position. Allow your hip to open. Try to keep your opposite hip anchored so you're not lifting and twisting. Rather reduce your range in order to keep that stretch in place. And breathe. Breathe into your spaces. Breathe into the tightness. Notice the difference between the first side and this. Become an observer of your body. Bring in the mindfulness of what is it that you are experiencing in this present moment. Being mindful. Be mindful of your breath as it enters into your nose. What is the temperature? And as it exits and leaves, what is the temperature? Slowly bring your leg all the way back up through to your center point. And then gently from here, crossing your leg back over, holding, noticing the difference in the release. Bending your knee, taking your hand over the top of the knee, crossing it as we twist, opening the opposite arm. And while you're doing this, try to keep your breastbone twisted towards the ceiling, chest and heart space towards the ceiling. Breathe into the tightness in your back and your glutes. Allow your body to soften towards the floor, towards your mat. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Beautiful long exhale. Slowly from here, you're going to take your arm, the back arm, and you're going to bring it up and over, around, and lie down onto your side. So we're doing a little twist. If you have a cushion, you can take your cushion and pop it underneath your head, and then reach both your arms forward with your knees bent. We're going to go into some chalk circles. So reach your arm up, circle your arm back, circle your arm to face the other side. Feel that lovely stretch in your chest and your fingertips, and then circle your arm back up, over, round, and down. So we're doing like these little semicircles or rainbows shapes around our bodies. Really open your hand as you reach your arm up, over, round, and down. We take our arm up, over, round, and back. Circle up, over, round, and down. And we go up, over, round, and back. And circle up, over, each time exploring. Imagine you've got little laser beams coming out of your fingers and you're trying to reach to try to touch the sides of the room. Explore, release, bring it down. And 2 more, up, over, round, and back. And bring it back up, over, round, beautiful. Last one. And up, circle, round, and back. And bring it up, over, round, and down. Push yourself gently up. Well done. This is really from the center of your breastbone all the way out into your arms and into the peripherals. Bring your pillow across to the other side. Well done. All right. So lying on your side, bend knees. If you've been in front of your desk for a long period today, this is a fantastic way to really release the tightness. Reach your arm up, over, round, and down. Inhale, semicircle, your arm reaches above your head and down. And then back, exhale, round and down. We go up, over, back, and open. And up, over, round and down. Take it up, round, back, and back up, over, round, down. 2 more. Allow your arm to lengthen, create more space in your nerves. Allow your chest to open. Last one. Take it up, take it over, round, and rotate. And bring it up, round, and down. Beautiful work. So there's a lovely side glute stretch that we have here. Take your top foot and cross it over the bottom thigh. Wiggle your bottom thigh forward, as far forward as it will allow you to go. And then put your hand or bottom hand around the ankle to secure it. And put your top hand into the knee and start to push your knee away from you. Now, the more you stick your bum and buttocks up behind you, the deeper you'll get. Deeper, much deeper stretch into the glutes. And this is fantastic if you ever have any knee issues and you struggle with those other hip and glute stretches. So just holding it, your shoulder can be in your ear, yes, I said it, and your bum is sticking out. And just allow all of that tightness to release. The bottom leg is really just supporting your foot there and keeping it in place. And as you do this, start to notice a little stretch here in the top of your hip as you push the leg away. Just notice that tension, notice that tightness. Let go and allow. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then slowly and gently release the leg down and in. Bring your thigh up and grab underneath your knee. And slowly start to elongate, stretching as high as you can or as much as you can, flexing your toe back and then bending your knee and pointing your foot. Inhale. Exhale, keeping your thigh here towards your armpit, stretching, flexing, and then bending and pointing. And we go, exhale, lengthen, stretch, and flex, and bend, and point. We go, stretch, lengthen, flex, and bend. Beautiful point, last one. Stretch, lengthen, flex, and bend, and point. Slowly bring your thigh down and grab your hand if you need to lift your head onto your foot. Slowly bring your thigh backwards, so you're opening up the space here in your hip. That's creating a flat line. And squeeze your heel towards your bum. This is a really lovely quadricep stretch. Now in this quadricep stretch, if you can tuck your bum in and push your pubic bone forward and pull your thigh back. So it's a contradiction. It's like thighs moving back, but I've got to squeeze my bum and get my pubic bone forward. That will stretch out the front of your thigh and get it much deeper. So just holding it here and breathing. If you're sitting again for prolonged periods of time, this muscle does tend to get really tight. So this one is for you. The more you pull your thigh back, as that stretch opens and releases, the more I want to see you tuck your bum in. Beautiful work. Beautiful connection into the body. And then gently and very slowly breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly release your leg down and away from you. Put your hand on the floor. Push yourself up. Well done. And from there, keeping that leg, we're just going to bend it. So the knee is bending. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this position. And we're going to walk our hands backwards. If you feel that you've reached a point where you can't go any lower, that's perfect. Otherwise, bring yourself down so that your elbows are on the mat. Once your elbows are on the mat, push your pubic bone up and forwards and then bring it back down. So really that sense of rolling your hip forward and rolling your hip backwards. From a better side angle, I'm lifting my bum up off and pushing that hip forward here and then anchoring back down. Rolling forward and rolling down. Rolling forward and rolling down. Exhale forward and down. Roll up and do one more of these. Roll it up, beautiful, and down. Gently bring yourself all the way back up. Take your little cushy, bring it over to the other side, and you can start that from the beginning on the other side. So with your knees bent, we're crossing the foot, the top foot over the bottom thigh, and then bringing the thigh forward. Hand onto the knee, push your knee away from you. Allow the hip to open, allow the glute to stretch, and again, shoulder can be in your ear. The higher you bring this bottom leg, the deeper the stretch will be. The lower it is, okay, the less it will be. Stick your bum out behind you and create that space. Breathe in and out. Good work. Nearly there. So we've really connected into all of those hip muscles and given ourselves an opportunity to really release any tightness in all the different areas of our legs, because we're not two-dimensional beings. We have three-dimensional ways in which our muscles extend and flex and circumduct. So really getting into all of that this evening. From here, take your leg, lift your leg up and grab under the thigh. We're going to straighten the leg up, turning it out, flexing the toe back, and then pointing and bending the knee. Exhale, lengthen and stretch and flex, and bend and go. Exhale, reach, stretch and flex, and bend and point, and reach, stretch and flex, and bend and point. And reach, stretch and flex. Good. And bend. Last one. Breathe it in. Try keep your hips square as you turn your leg out. Flex and bend and point. Slowly release your leg down. Grabbing your hand around your foot. Moving the leg behind you. Squeezing the heel to the bum. Tuck your pubic bone forward and hold it there. Breathing. Inhale. And long exhale. You can breathe through your nose. More of a yoga breath is through the nose. More of a Pilates breath is inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Just make sure you're tucking your bum in, pressing your pubic bone forward, feeling that open, feeling that expansion. And then very gently release and well done. Push yourself up. In your seated triangle we come. Well done, breathe in. And on your exhale, walk your hands backwards. Again, you can either keep yourself up here on your hands and roll your hip forwards and backwards. I'll turn sideways, or you can go on your elbow. And then we roll the hip forward and roll the hip back. And roll the hip forward, roll the hip back. And roll forward and roll back. 3 more forwards and back. 2 more forwards and back. Last one, forwards and back. And then from there, push yourself all the way back up. Well done. Bringing the soles of our feet together. If you'd like to sit on your cushion, you can. Breathing in. Roll down into chest. Slide your hands forward. Feel that lovely opening in your upper back as you breathe. Exhale, roll back up, open your arms into a T position, and land your hand in your mat, side bend over. Inhale, bring your body up, land your hand in the mat, and side bend away. Breathing in. Keep your sit bones anchored as we transition from one side to the other. Using your breath, exhaling over. Beautiful. Beautiful releasings. And then from here we side bend over, rotate the torso forward, roll the body forwards, and then across to the other side. So your arm is going to do a sweeping movement. And as we do this, we're releasing any tension and tightness in the lower back and sides of our bodies. Letting go, releasing. Beautiful, last one. From here we inhale and return up through to the center point. Hands onto the shins. Release your head over to the one side and allow your neck to stretch. Breathe. Roll your chin to your chest and over to the other side. Notice that your shoulders need to be drawing back and down in the stretch. And then roll your chin forwards and over to the other side. Lift your chin up a little bit, roll your chin down and forwards and over to the side. Good, we're going to do 2 more of these. Keep breathing. And last one. Beautiful, come up through to your center point. And then from here, close your legs. Bring yourself around onto your hands and your knees. We're going to move into a lovely down dog. So tucking the toes under, breathe in. Lift your pelvis high in the sky. Push your body through your arms. And let's just feel that lovely stretch. Again, pedaling through the knees, through the feet. Just feeling the difference and that lovely opening. That sense of really expansion in the calves and the Achilles. Take a deep breath in. And then from here, we're going to rise up on the toes, bring the knees down towards the mat, and step the right foot forward between the hands. Please make sure that your knees are directly above your heel here, and place your hands on top of your top thigh or front leg. The back toes tucked under, but your hips are very much square. Just lift your chest up, feel your hips moving forward. For those of you who feel comfortable to release your hands, take them up overhead. Breathing and reach back. And as you exhale, reach your hands down and land your hands on either side of your foot. Lifting your back knee up off the floor, holding this lovely lunge. Breathe in. Stretching into your front leg. Flexing your toes back. Keeping your hips square. Landing your foot, bending your knee, shifting away forward, bending your knee down to the mat. Reaching your arms up, taking your arms overhead. Bringing your arms down, landing your hands, lifting your knee up. Stretching your front leg, flexing your toes back. Landing your foot, walking your hands across, twisting your feet to press forward, bending your elbows, lowering your body down, crown of the head to the floor. Breathe. And then slowly and gently from there, Roll it through your spine. Walk your hands over to the other side as we twist over into a lunge position with the knee landing on the mat. Again, keeping your hips square. Place your hands on top of your front leg and lift your chest up. Feel your hip flexor opening. Reach your arms up if you feel to do so. Arms back. Reach your arms back up. Land your hands on the mat. Lift your back knee up off the mat. Breathe in. Stretch your front leg. Flex your toes backwards. Elongate your spine as much as your body will allow you to. Land your foot. Reach forward into that lunge. Lower your knee. Breathe in and then bring your chest up. Arms go up, over, land down on the mat. Stretching the back knee, stretching the front leg, flexing the toes back. Landing the foot, shifting the weight forward into lunge, landing the knee. From here, bring your body up on your tongue. Arms back, arms up, over, landing down. Lift your back knee up. This time, stretching your leg, rotating towards the open space. Bending your elbows, crown of the head down to the mat, feet parallel. Breathe. Slowly roll up through your spine, bending and shifting your weight from one side to the other. So we're just moving across from side to side. Beautiful. And just stretching out the front of your hip here, or the inside of your hip rather, instead of the front. And we go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then gently bring, with bent knees, your feet towards one another. And slowly then sit yourself down onto your mat. Beautiful, well done. Good, so just in this beautiful seated position, you take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just honoring deeply your body, this beautiful vessel that you live in, and just honoring the journey that your beautiful body has taken you on. The journey through space and time as you navigate and move through life, your life. And when you inhale, just like feel into your breath, feel into how your breath moves in through your body. Feeling into the sensations that you've been experiencing today. You are here experiencing the human experience on this planet. And some days are beautifully high and peaceful and light and joyous, and other days are dark and difficult and sad. After exercising and moving, I hope that you are feeling peaceful, calm, connected, and just rooted into your life with feelings of trust and safety and security. So gently, if you feel comfortable to do so, you can open your palms to receive, closing your eyes, nodding your chin into your chest. Becoming aware of the space around you. A beautiful sense of opening. Just breathing, the simplicity of connecting to your life force, your breath. Just feeling all your feels. Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Hear what you hear. Feel the clarity of thoughts that are moving through your mind. And if you can take your thoughts for a moment and pause them, put them on hold. Start just becoming aware of you, your being, how it feels to sit in the space that you are sitting in. How does it feel to sit here and understand the air around you, feel the air around you, sense the air around you, and then accept the air around you. We're 50 trillion cells vibrating all at the same time, right here and right now. You are everything and you are nothing. You are nothing and you are everything. Feel this unity, this connectedness, connecting, just being alive in this present moment, right here, right now. Feel the tingling sensations that are moving through your body. Allow them to be. Feel the beautiful openness inside your being as you bridge your emotions with your heart, as you bridge the physical body into the spiritual body and create a divine union. Take a beautiful inhalation through your nose. And just sigh out what no longer serves you. Let it go. Breathing in. And sigh your breath. One more inhalation. Honoring your mind, your body, and your soul this today. Namaste. My soul honors your soul. I see you, I hear you. Thank you so much for joining me today. In your own time, gently flatten your eyelids open and become present into the space and room that you are in.